Now, this is quite funny because one of the main issues that my clients come to me with is that people are not showing up for their calls. But before I show you how to fix this, I do say to them it's perfectly normal. People forget. Perhaps if the call was booked too far in advance, you probably don't have a follow-up sequence in order to keep reminding them. And maybe some people just weren't the right fit. So I'm going to show you how I set up this pre-call funnel for my clients that averages around 75% more people booking those calls. Now, once it's set up, your call rate should improve over time. So, take for example my client, their average show up rate was 40%. But after we implemented the first and the final part of this sequence within a few days in their business, over a few weeks, they started to see their show up rate improve to over 60%. And now it's almost 100%. Never completely perfect, but we get as close as we can. So, what I'm going to do is show you how we set this up. But before I do, my name's Sabrina Wright. I've managed over 50 million ad campaigns for companies like Google and LinkedIn. And now I show my clients how to do certain hacks like this by showing them how to set up their pre-call funnel, and that will take effect within a few weeks of doing so. So what we're going to talk about first and foremost is how you would execute this pre-call funnel. So first of all, you should have been putting content out there already. So your content should give them clarity on what your offer is, whether that's a VSL video, you've done a power pitch, or and so on. Your content should also show them how it works. So it should already be there. So like I said, you may already have this already, which is great. You'll also have some testimonials or case studies that you would have shared already. So they should have consumed your content, and it should become like bingeable content. So that should be the stuff that you're putting out there that people watch over and over again. Now, what we're going to do here as well is we're going to plug in a text and email sequence. So after they've booked their call, immediately afterwards, you should then confirm their booking and also confirm whether they've watched your videos and they know how your system works. And again, we're going to contact them again 24 hours before the call, and then again 30 minutes before that call. Now, what we're going to do here is we're going to build some rapport with them, because remember, you want them to know, like, and trust you, not just from your previous content but going forward. So send them a video or an audio, just welcoming them. A video is even better, because you have that connection. Now again, you're going to check that they've watched your videos, they've seen your content, they know how it works, and then ask them some further details before that call. So maybe ask them for their funnel link or their close rate, etc. And then you're going to afterwards share some content that references some of the info that they've already shared to you. And then, of course, message them before the call to build that rapport even more. So ideally, you don't want your call more than 2 to 3 days away. So if you want to have this pre-call funnel set up in your business, just comment show up and I'll send you the full SOP.